Hello everyone and welcome to the Olga Land channel. Today I will be giving a review of a hotel. But I have to say, my opinion about this hotel will be very subjective. Olga Land. Yachts, transfers, excursions, group and individual. Everything you were looking for in Antalya. Subscribe. Let me answer right away a question that I often get, which is, for me, I'm already on my way back after the review and let's just say, I filmed it without much enthusiasm and in a hurry because this is the first time I really didn't like a hotel. I probably won't say much more than that. Technically, it's a new hotel. Everything there is done well. Good renovations, nice rooms. You'll see everything for yourself in a moment. What let it down? What I didn't like, I'll mention at the end. First, so you can see for yourself, and I'll comment. So friends, we've come for breakfast. It's not a Turkish breakfast, it's more of a European style breakfast. Economy class. Very basic. Some delicious cheese pastries and fresh red tomatoes. Creamy yogurt mixed with rich tahini, and probably some savory olives as well. Cereal breakfast, milk, fresh grapes, delicious seasonal fruits. Vegetables. Cheeses. Fresh eggs, crunchy carrots, some potatoes, and savory sausages. That's basically it. So, the hotel grounds. Right here we have a water park and a swimming pool. Then, if you head downstairs, you will find the main restaurant and the exit leading out to the city. That is all there is to see, really. We do not have any other territory. And over here there's also a stage. It's just raining right now, so it's inconvenient to film. That's basically it about the room. Here's what the room looks like. Sorry for the stuff lying around. A big bed. This is what the bathroom looks like. Basically, everything in the room is quite new and modern. But you will find that there are no special shampoos provided in bottles, or really anything else of that nature. You do have a hairdryer and a spacious wardrobe for your belongings. A pair of slippers and a tea kettle. Right now we're having lunch here. So what do we have? These are cold appetizers. Salads. It's all the same as what we had for dinner. Basically, it's exactly the same. The same rice, the same meat, the same zucchini, cucumbers. The same desserts. So there's a cafe like this. They have pastries here. They give ice cream. Now let's take a little walk around the area. The area where they eat. There's a grill here. Right here at lunchtime, there is also another delicious snack available. You can easily make yourself a tasty doner kebab, the popular so-called lavash wrap, or even a traditional savory shawarma if you prefer. Green. And pizza. And then like a crumb of potato. Now we're going to review the dinner. Yesterday it was very meager. Initially I had the impression it was simply because we are reaching the end of the season. However, as the professional travel agents who book these tours for us frequently say, this level of activity is actually quite normal for this specific place. So, you should just try to see it and accept it exactly as it is. Please keep in mind that it is already the middle of October now, which changes things. So what do we have here? We have some white rice and fresh mushrooms. Meat. Basically the same thing. Nuggets. So what we have here is a mante. Zucchini. Completely thirsty and parched. Beautiful purple eggplants. And so, salad. Olive. The only thing is, of course, some kind of strange cutting. Here is the leftover chicken. It was grilled yesterday, and it was all exactly the same. Olga Land, Yachts, transfers, excursions, group and individual. Everything you were looking for in Antalya. Subscribe. So, you've watched my little review, and I want to put a big emphasis on this. You saw the food, right? If, as they say, you call yourself a 5-star, well, it doesn't even smell like a 4-star here. As for the food, this isn't a 4-star, it's a plain 3-star. I didn't even bother filming the bars. To be honest, there is absolutely nothing of interest there. And the bar itself is definitely not what I would consider a 5-star establishment by any means. The drinks we were served there were so poorly made that they can't even be called cocktails in my opinion. I really can't say anything else positive, because on the other hand, the overall price for staying at this hotel is actually quite budget-friendly compared to everywhere else in the city. If you're paying that kind of price, keep in mind that most likely, if you're traveling by car and just need a place to stay for one night and have breakfast, then it's fine. But if you are seriously planning to stay there with your young kids for an entire week, then it is probably not the best idea. I honestly don't know what kids would even eat there. If they usually prefer to eat simple pasta or, some crispy French fries, well, there is absolutely none of that available there either. Sometimes you find this in 3-star hotels, that's how they survive. We stayed in 4-star hotels. In those regular ones in the Veld, without kids, it was comfortable there. Here, I constantly felt hungry. Not that I have any special attitude toward food or expect 15 dishes, even at home I do not, but still. In this regard, it really spoils the whole impression. And the biggest downside, I don't know why it's like this, maybe it's the norm there, but until midnight, the music just blasts, regardless of whether there's anyone on the dance floor or not. For some reason, they play music right up until the very last second. So these are the two main drawbacks. Pay attention to that. Maybe it's because of the price, or for some other reason. I'll repeat, if you're renting cars. By the way, you can rent cars from us as well. We have nice new cars. We're actually located in Kemer. Please feel free to contact us. If you plan to stay at this hotel for a long time, honestly, there probably aren't any advantages, except that you can literally walk to the center. That's basically it. That's my honest review. I hope that maybe something will change. If they add some entertainment and good food, overall it would be pretty good. That's the impression I got at the end of the season. And most importantly, I asked, right now there's a tourist forum going on for travel agents. Maybe it's because it's the end of the season now. Sometimes hotels have rather modest food at this time. But no, that's exactly what they said. It's always like that. So draw your own conclusions, make your own decisions, and subscribe to my channel. Olga Land, yachts, transfers, excursions, group and individual. Everything you were looking for in Antalya. Subscribe.